Hello and welcome to the program. What a rally on Wall Street today. Please support our channel. Just click the subscribe button and the like button. YouTube likes it and we love it too. So let's dive right in. Wall Street is on a big rally here yesterday and today. Overall markets, the Dow was up 0.43%. S&P 500 up 0.57%. The NASDAQ 0.73%. Crude oil, WTI, up 1.92% to $74.37 a barrel. And the U.S. strength of the dollar is still dropping. It's down to like 102. Let's see what this gives us. 102.17. So it's definitely been on a downtrend ever since, the last 30 days. So here we go with the SPY. The blue line is the 50-day moving average. The tan line is the 200 moving day average. So now we're above both markers here, and things are looking strong. Just for the info, Michael Berry from The Big Short just put out today that he's flip-flopping, that he admits he was wrong to go sell everything in the beginning of the year. He came out in January and said, to go short the market. Well, right now he's saying he's wrong. He's flip-flopping, so that's interesting. See, the S&P 500 has this little uptrend right here. And here's the pivot. Well, the pivot used to be here. So it actually bounced out of that wedge. So that's an interesting move right there. The QQQ, big rally, huge, above the 50-day moving average, way above the 200-day moving average, and it's got that nice, it just broke out of this range right here. Now let's give you a little line here. Broke 315. This here was, well, that was 314, this line, so it went up to 315.68 today. And look at yesterday's big move, big gap up from the day before, from Monday. So yeah, things are looking pretty bullish right now. Let's zoom out a little bit and see where we're at. So let's see, the next high we're going to be looking for 321. Then after that, we'll have to take out 333. We'll see what happens with that. Okay, now silver had, with the dollar dropping, silver had a huge move, 2.33% today. Above the 50-day and the 200-day. That is a nice rally. And see Netflix, nice day, 1.93% increase. Nice gap up from yesterday. AMD up 1.86%. And that's kind of holding this range right here around the 96, 97, 98. Well, it'd be interesting to find out what happens with that. Intel was up today as well with 1.81%. Just broke above the 200-day moving average. So that's a nice move here. Next resistance line is going to be 33.24. It's at 32.09 right now. Nvidia up 1.48%. And it's definitely looking impressive. Broke above this trend line, this resistance line at 258. Now it's 273. Wow. Let's zoom out and take a look. Okay, so it's the next line here. That's we'll raise this now. It's going to have to, we're looking at about 284. That's going to be its next resistance, 284. We'll see what happens. Microsoft. Okay, we had a previous lines drawn here, and it's breaking out of that trough area. It's going bullish. and that big top, bottom tail shows a lot of support here from the buyers. That's a nice big move too. Meta, bullish day, up 1.21%. Apple 1% up. Look at that. Apple's really kicking it. Let's check some oil here. We have BP. It's gapped. Well, it's up 0.77%, but it's still finished higher than it was yesterday. So that's why we have that positive. So it was gapping up after hours and pre-market trading. Tesla, 0.92%. 0.72% increase today. Small, but it's kind of holding this range. But we're on oil, so let's get back to that. Oxy. Okay, well, we do have that death cross, 50-day cross below the 200 moving day average. We'll see what happens here. It's trying to bring itself back. MRO, Marathon Oil. Yeah, it's dropped a lot. We got a low support since February 22 of 2081, which it did test. But it's coming back to this second month level of support, $24.27. Zoom out. You see where these support lines are drawn. Pretty impressive for oil. And other than that, let's get Bank of America, down 1.29%. Way below the 200-day, way below the 50-day moving average. Death cross for the 50 days, just crossing below the 200. So that's not looking good. JP Morgan down 0.30%. It's trying to, it is below the 50-day moving average, which was a positive cross here. And then came back down, crossed below the 200-day moving average, but we'll see what happens here. It's trying to make some comeback here. Let's see, small cap, low float stocks. Let's take a quick look. Here's a 5-minute chart. Let's take a look at this. SCYX. It was up 76%. That's probably for the big gap up at $1.68. Up to 370 is a high pre-market. Or actually, that was after hours. Pre-market started around here. Well, actually, no, hold on. No, 7:40 this morning. 7:30 this morning. So that was pre-market. PALI up 57%. It was a really cheap stock from $1.72 up to $3.02. PYXS 32% up. That's a nice little rally here. You could have bought it at $4.78 in the morning, all the way to $6.92. And at the end of the day, you could have sold it for $5.98. That's impressive. I like that stock right there. But other than that, well, EVGO up 22%. That tan line's a 200-day moving average, so that was a nice bullish move. I guess. Well, earnings said they'd be down 0.14%, but it actually was only down 6%. I'm sorry, cents. So that's why that rallied. So there we have it, folks. And by the way, we're officially in a bull market now with the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is up 20% year to date, and that's interesting. The SPY is not officially in a bull market. See here. Yeah, 19.36% NASDAQ up year to date. So, all right, folks, thank you for watching. Again, please support our channel. Just subscribe to the button here. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.